California plates. Very shy. Get that. Like, what are you doing over here though? It's cold, kind of. It's 54. I'm en route to get a haircut because I've got a mane growing back here and I don't like that kind. So that's how today goes. It's a James Taylor kind of day. Got up and got through my mail and all that fun stuff. I think we got a new 8.8 here that looks different than the other ones I've seen. Still a boat. That's a 4 liter. They used to be 4.2s or 4.6s. That thing's massive. Do they do a long wheelbase version of that? Or are they all the same? I don't know. I know BMW does the LI and the IL. What is it now? LI and the I. So anyways, I'm gonna grab a haircut, head back home. I have an exam on Sunday night. It used to be open from 9 to 11. Now it's 7 to 9. He moved it up. So I'm gonna work on, it's like 12 chapters in this one book plus whatever he sent. And about every 2 weeks, he sends a 10-page PDF of an article from the Wall Street Journal from 30 years ago that he thinks is applicable. So I'm gonna have to read all of those and the 12 chapters in this book called The Little Book of Investing by Bogle, and it's anything but little. They printed it in size 8 font, so it might look small, but it ain't. There's also a quiz in that class. I mentioned it last night. I think it did open this morning instead of tonight. So it's Friday morning through Sunday night instead of Friday night through Sunday night. So if I'm correct in saying that and it's open, I will knock that out when I get home. Those only take about half hour. We have to use Lockdown Respondus browser though, which pretty much neuters the Mac aside from this one application. So there's no way we could Google anything, and unless we had another computer or something like that. Not that I would ever do that, but I'm gonna go home and try to knock that out. So then I'll be done with that class until the exam. And welcome back. Good morning. 1:13 now. Got my haircut today. That was productive. I came back here and I took that quiz that I was talking about for way too long, if I remember correctly. Went and picked up Lindsay's car, Lindsay's Civic. The rear right caliper stuck, and she doesn't know. The car pulls right and makes a bunch of noise, and she's just like hammer down and pulls through it. Ruined the rotor, ruined the pad, new stuff back there. I don't know if I talked about that already or not, but so that was fixed today. Had to drive them back and forth. Hit up Texas Roadhouse for dinner. That was really good. Came back here. Man, when I talk about it, I really didn't do all that much today. Rosemont and Sabrina came over tonight. Megan came over tonight. Watched some Netflix and hung out. Now Taco is amped. Bouncing off the walls. I'm tired. It's time for bed. Tomorrow and Sunday are going to be the review days for Sunday's exam. It's going to be a very painful weekend in that aspect, that I've got to get through 113 pages and all that crap, all the extra articles. It's going to be a serious time commitment, but I'm going to work on that tomorrow and Sunday. In the meantime, it's time for bed. Nate, if you're watching, you help me out. Make that script that makes the files and folders, makes the folders for my vlog backup. I've posted another post on the Mac Rumors forum, this time under the section Mac and then Mac apps. If you go in there, look back, I think I posted it on Tuesday, so back a couple of days. I updated Final Cut Pro to 10.3, I want to say it is, and every single time I open it now, it opens to nothing, totally blank, and it prompts me to browse and select my library. So if I browse to movies and then double click projects, then it opens fine. But every single time I have to tell it where my library is. It's really annoying. Nobody else has posted on there. It's got like 100 views or something. So if you know anything about that, I'd appreciate input from anybody in resolving that. I can't find any setting to make it remember a library. I tried creating a new one. It doesn't remember that. Every time I launch it, it wants me to go browse for a library where the projects are, the clips, the events, everything. It's really obnoxious. Just an extra step I shouldn't have to be taking. So any help would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to bed. We'll talk on Saturday. Good night.